My name is Bill Haney. I'm president of Wildlife Response and also chairman of the building committee, and I'm an architect. And those three things are why I'm here. We started working out here at the Wildlife Center a couple of years ago, and started clearing out and demolishing the existing building back there to turn it into a caretaker's residence, when we found a pair of endangered species bats, which explain the bat towers over there. The bat towers behind me are constructed of reinforced concrete block, and if there's ever a Category 5 hurricane or tsunami, then they're the safest places in Virginia Beach to be. And we even had one of the Raffenest bats nest there. Then after that was done, we were able to begin work on the house. We got the exterior of it completed. The interior is roughed in for electrical, and the walls are in, but we're still waiting to do the plumbing because we have an issue with our septic system. We've got a designer in place to do a mound type septic system, which is the best type of septic system for this particular area. The city sewer system is 7/10 of a mile up the road. It would cost a lot of money. We'd have to cross a marsh and involve the Army Corps of Engineers and so forth. So that wasn't really an option. A conventional septic system would cost a lot more. We'd have to cut a lot of trees down to create drain fields and so forth. And this system makes the most sense for us. You know, we're moving on with what we can work with. The caretaker's residence is contingent on getting our septic system installed, and that's a variable we don't have a date for at the moment. So we have the footprint established for the Aquatic Bird Center as well as the Songbird Center. We're getting ready to start the Raccoon Village. We've received a gift to build our Eagle and Raptor program, and the Raptor flight is getting ready to go up pretty shortly. So we're moving forward in areas where we can, but unfortunately that septic system is a big question mark right now. We're looking at whether we can have a soft opening without a resident caretaker and just have people treat this more or less like an office that they come into in the morning and leave in the afternoon. And that's something we're working out with the city right now while we're held up with the interior build out. We're hoping to get enough we've got a number of cages that were donated, but 40 or 50 very large stainless steel cages that we can use, and different enclosures we can use, and we could probably get that into service maybe even this summer. Depends. A lot of other things have to happen too.
My name is Lisa Barlow. I'm a licensed veterinary technician and rehabilitator with Wildlife Response, and this is Sister. She's a great horned owl. She's one of our education birds. We at Wildlife Response are a group of rehabilitators that take in and rehab and release approximately 2,500 to 3,000 animals a year. We all do it from our homes currently, and we are expecting the center to not only help with the animals that would come in with the center, but would also help the rehabbers as being like a veterinary facility that they could bring their animals to, get them treatment, get them surgery, and then house them if they could not be housed at their homes. So if anyone finds injured or orphaned wildlife, what they would like to do is either call our wildlife hotline. It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week hotline. It's 757-543-7000.
Wildlife Response is an all-volunteer organization, and we require donations from the community to help us build the center, make it a reality. Our upcoming annual event is on Sunday, March 13th at the Lesnar Inn from 11:30 until 3:30, and we're going to have a silent auction and music by Dana Rowe and education animals there. Tickets are $25, and you can go to our website at www.wildliferesponse.org. In order to make our center a reality, the first step is that we need a septic tank system for about $25,000. Once that is secured, we can open our caretaker residence and open the facility for local rehabbers to come in and rehab animals and acclimate them to the outdoor environment before release.
Okay, the house was originally a story and a half. It had like a little loft space. We tore the middle section off and went up 2 stories with stairs and added this foyer in the front. And And now still a small house, relatively speaking, but it's comfortable for 1 or 2 people to live in. It has a kitchen, a living room, a dining area, office, and then there's a little rear mud room, very long linear room with room to put lots of cages and special, redundant washing machine for the wildlife versus the people that live here. This is one of our 2 raptor muses. We're used to hold a variety of birds of prey. It's part of our Eagle and Raptor program that we have started with a generous anonymous gift. The next item that we're going to be building is the Eagle Flight, which is 20 feet wide and 100 feet long, 16 feet tall. Then we have over a little further past that is the reptile and amphibian building. It doesn't need to be that big because we'll have a number of aquariums stacked up. It'll be climate controlled. We'll have tanks and so forth in it. And then we talked about the bat towers over there. These are the only bat towers of their kind in the state of Virginia. It's based on a prototype that was started in Texas, and then we did a little bit different with some permission from the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. Then we have our little chimney swift tower way over in the corner, and then you might be able to see around the corner of this building here, in the distance, is one of our water towers for another caging area.